Happy Thursday morning. Hope you're having a great start to your day. All eyes on the weekend forecast as we're looking at some heat rolling back in here after a little bit of a break. Another not too bad morning out there. We're talking low 90s for afternoon highs today. It's going to be a bit hotter than yesterday and just a little bit more humid. Notice that south wind at 5 to 10. That's going to start bringing moisture in. We're going to be in the mid 70s at 8 o'clock, upper 80s near 90 at noon, low 90s at 4. There's a slim risk of a shower or a thunderstorm today, but I think most of us will be dry. As of this morning, dew points are in the 60s to right around 70, which is not terrible. And this afternoon, it's about where we're going to be. This is not going to feel awful today. It'll feel a little more uncomfortable than yesterday, but yesterday really was not bad. And once the sea breeze kicks in this afternoon, it'll feel a little bit better once the air starts to move around some. But the change happens in 24 hours. Look at that jump from a dew point in the mid 60s to around 70 this afternoon to low to mid 70s tomorrow, with even mid and upper 70s along the immediate coastline. That is going to be a huge difference in the way it feels. And as temperatures climb, that's going to make those heat index values start to skyrocket. We're talking a high tomorrow of around 94. Now, I do think there's a decent risk for some storms tomorrow afternoon, particularly just inland from the coast. So we'll put the rain risk at 30%. Some guidance is giving us some probabilistic values of 40 to 60% for tomorrow afternoon. Not quite sold on that yet, but I could see it based off of some of the players on the field. Now, Saturday looks like we're going to have that big dome of high pressure really sinking the air on top of us, so not much of a rain chance there. A high of 96, a slight risk of a shower or thunderstorm as we would see this time of year. Sunday is going to be the day to watch because of the possibility of a record high. A record high is 99. I'm forecasting 98. Keep in mind the normal for this time of year is 90. So we're popping close to 10 degrees above normal for Sunday. It's going to be a hot day with a solid risk for showers and thunderstorms and all that heat and humidity. And I'll tell you, some of these could be rocking and rolling. When you're getting in the upper 90s and you get a little piece of energy coming overhead, which it looks like we're going to on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, we could have some severe storms. And there could be quite a few of them. That's something to keep an eye on. Same thing for Monday. And then temperatures will level off in the mid 90s into the Monday, Tuesday time period. Then after that, as we head toward the 4th of July, there are some signs that we may see this try to come back at us. So that's something to keep an eye on. Our most likely max heat index values, you can see, are going to be the worst on Saturday and Sunday, about 100 to 105 inland on Saturday, 105 to 110 inside the Charleston Metro and along and east of Highway US 17. That could prompt a heat advisory. Sunday's going to be the worst. 104 to 108 is how it will feel inland on Sunday. And then 106 to 112 is how it will feel in the Metro and along Highway 17. Again, heat advisories may be needed for Sunday. Then we get a little bit of a relief on Monday thanks to that increasing risk for rain. We're not going to see much relief at night either. Look at these overnight lows in the low 70s tomorrow morning when you wake up, which isn't terrible. But boy, that moisture surges as we move into the day tomorrow. And look at those lows Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday morning. Upper 70s to near 80. That is just miserable. A Sunday morning, when you wake up, if it's around 80 or so, it'll still feel like about 90 is how it will perceive to you with that humidity. So this is going to be kind of messy here, and then we'll see some relief maybe as we head into the first part of next week, but that's a little up in the air right now. So get ready for a hot weekend. We'll continue to nail down the specifics on heat index values as we get into the weekend here. Looks like I would say if we're going to get a heat advisory, we may have it both days, but Sunday's probably the day to watch for the worst of this. So go ahead and start getting ready now, making those preps, get hydrated, make sure you got plans for the weekend that involve staying cool. And we'll know a little bit more on these exact values as we get closer to the weekend. So I'll have that for you coming up tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you around.